Just before we start this video, if you have any questions at all, you can leave them in the comments section down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, you can subscribe and turn on notifications and you will never miss an upload. I also upload daily content on Instagram as well as TikTok, so be sure to follow me so that you don't miss out on any more maths content in the future. Enjoy the video. Okay, so question 8, same thing, we've got two variables, both being x on either side of the equation. So we need to subtract one from the other, so we can take 2x away from both sides to eliminate that variable. So when we take 2x away from both sides, we have 4x plus 13 is now equal to 7. And then from here, we know how to solve. So we just need to get the x term on its own. So we take 13 away from both sides to get 4x is now equal to negative 6. And the final step is to isolate x to be on its own. So dividing both sides by 4, we get x is equal to negative 6 over 4, which is the same as negative 3 over 2. Now just something to note, you can leave your answer like this, which is fine, or you could convert it to a decimal, so this would be negative 1.5. Either is perfectly acceptable in any exam. Question 9, we need to solve 3m plus 5 equals 7m plus 3. Okay. So same thing, we need to eliminate one of the m terms, and we do so by taking one away from the other. So if we take 3m away from both sides, we are left with 5. It's now equal to 4m plus 3. Okay, next step, we need to get the m term to be on its own. So we take 3 away from both sides to get 2. It's now equal to 4m. And finally, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 4 to get m on its own. So we have 2 over 4, which is the same as 1/2, is equal to m. Question 10, we need to solve 2x take away 1 is equal to 5x take away 3. Okay, so we need to eliminate one of the x terms, and we do so by taking 2x away from both sides. So on the left hand side, we are left with negative 1 is now equal to 3x take away 3. We then need to get the x term to be on its own, and we do that by plussing 3 to both sides. So on the left hand side we have 2 is now equal to 3x. Final step is to isolate the x to be on its own. So we divide both sides of the equation by 3 to get 2 over 3, or 2/3, is equal to x. Moving on to question 13, the only difference this time is we have a bracket which we need to expand. So when we expand brackets, we multiply the outside number by everything on the inside. So we've got 4 multiplied by x and 4 multiplied by negative 3. So once we've expanded this bracket, we end up with 4x, and then take away 12, and this is equal to 7x take away 10. Okay, and from here it's like every other question, we just need to get the x's to be on one side of the equal sign, and then all the numeric values to be on the other side of the equal sign. So what we do is we take away 4x from both sides. So when we do that, we are left with negative 12 on the left hand side, and this is equal to 3x take away 10. And from here we simply have to plus 10 to both sides, so we leave the x's on their own. So we get negative 2 is equal to 3x. And then dividing both sides by 3, we get negative 2 over 3 is equal to x. Okay, so question 14, we need to solve 8p take away 18 is equal to 3, and then more brackets this time, p plus 3. So again, we're going to start by multiplying the brackets, 3 by p and 3 multiplied by 3. So the left hand side stays the same. So we have 8p take away 18 is equal to 3p plus 9. Okay, next step is to get all the p's to be in one group. So we take 3p from both sides. And when we do that, we are left with 5p take away 18 is now equal to 9. Next step is to get all the values, which are just numbers, to be on one side of the equal sign. So we're going to plus 18 to both sides to get 5p now equal to 27. And finally, dividing both sides by 5 to get p on its own. we have P is equal to 27 over 5. And that cannot be cancelled down, so that is the final answer. Okay, so question 15, very similar to the previous two questions, apart from this time we've got two sets of brackets that we need to expand. So we'll start with the left hand side, so 5 multiplied by x and 5 multiplied by 2, so we get 5x, and then plus 10 is equal to the right hand side, 3 multiplied by x and 3 multiplied by negative 4, so we've got 3x, take away 12. Okay, and then from here it's exactly the same as all the previous questions. We just need to get the x's to be on one side of the equal sign, and then the just numeric values to be on the other. So we're going to take away 3x from both sides, and that leaves us with 2x plus 10 is now equal to negative 12. And then taking 10 away from both sides, we get 2x is equal to negative 22. So therefore, dividing both sides by 2, we get x to be equal to negative 11. Okay, so question 16, again, we just got one set of brackets this time, so the first thing to do is to expand them. So we get 3 times 2x, which is 6x, and then 3 times plus 5, we get plus 15, and this is equal to 4 take away x. Okay, next thing is to plus x to both sides, so that we remove the x here and just have them in one group. So plus an x to both sides, we get 7x plus 15 is now equal to 4. We then take 15 away from both sides to get 7x equal to negative 11, and therefore dividing both sides by 7, we get x is equal to negative 11 all over 7. Okay, question 17, very similar to all the previous ones, we've just got two brackets this time. So the left hand bracket, 4 times 5y gives us 20y, take away 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4, and this is equal to 3 times 6y, which is 18y, plus 3 times 7, which is 21. Again, the next step, we're going to take 18y away from both sides, so we are left with 2y, take away 4 on the left, is equal to 21. Okay, next step is to plus 4 to both sides, so that we've got the y's on one side of the equal sign, and then just the values on the other. So plus and 4 to both sides, we get 2y is now equal to 25, and therefore y is equal to 25 over 2. I hope this video was useful, and if you've got any questions at all, you can always ask me in the comment section down below, or alternatively you can contact me on Instagram via DM and I'll be sure to help you out there. Don't forget to subscribe as well and turn on channel notifications, and then you will never miss an upload in the future. And of course, I upload daily on Instagram as well as TikTok, and if you want more maths content, be sure to follow me over there.